Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ishin like a dragon. Woodcutter. Are you alright? Damn back of mine gave out while I was chopping now. Well, kidding, what at your age, it's bound to happen. What the hell did you just say to me, boy? I've been chopping since before you were a speck in Daddy's eye, and my back's never failed me. Well, now it has. Maybe it's time for you to ask someone to help you out. Like any of the good-for-nothings around here wouldn't lift a finger for an old codger like me. You shouldn't give up without trying. People are more willing to help out than you might think. Well, how about you then? What? You look to be in good enough shape. I got an eye for those with chopping potential, and you're one of them. I don't know. So you spend that all yarn to me about how helpful folks are, and then they'll leave me standing with my thumb you know where. Well, if I don't chop, I don't eat, you know? Fine, just this once. Now we're talking. Maybe not all you young bugs are rotten apples. Oh, damn it all. You made me laugh and now my backside again. Hey, come on, are you sure you're alright? Don't you worry about me, you got locks to split. I'm gonna need about 20 or so pieces. I know you're wet behind the ears, but just try to get me 20 good chops. Yeah, we've done this at the start of this series. Okay. Need 1,000 of these. Let's go and get boring real quick. We're at 40. Alright. Ah, we missed it. And missed. When it lights up fully, then you hit it. That's 100. Well, you didn't embarrass yourself after all. Here, 100 mon for each peace ticket. You were paid for the wood you chopped. You're not so bad, boy, thanks. Appreciate it, but what are you going to do now? You need to rest your back longer than this before you work again. Who knows, this is the only way I have to make a living. And if I can't rely on myself, who do I have to turn to? If only there was someone capable and trustworthy, right here. Someone willing to help out an old man. An old man with an old back. Fine, if I'm around, I'll chop more wood for you. Wahoo, you're too kind. You know where to find me, boy. Whenever you feel like helping out your elder. Till my back's on the mend, I'm counting on you to do my chopping. You formed a bond with Woodcutter. If we're getting paid, may as well, right? Gonna need about 100 total. Set the logs. Music to mirrors, grab the axe, boy. Hello, little koala feet. Why don't you sit on the logs? There we go. 300 turns into 500, turns into 1,000. Or 300 turns into 600, I don't know. The most boring episode possible, but whatever. I missed it. So I wasn't paying attention to that. Damn it. Well, we got 91. Oh, come on. There's 100. Have you done it? Done what? By my count, you chopped me over 100 pieces like I asked you to. Here, let me get you your share.
Nani?
I hadn't realized I chopped so much wood already. You sure did, boy, thank you. But you know, the firewood requests are coming in strong now, and my back isn't exactly fully healed. What do you say? Well, it has been good training, sure, count on me. That's my boy, here's a little something extra to celebrate your achievement. Tamed ancient amulet. Sure about this? What am I gonna do with the damn thing? But it's good use. Including what you've already done for me, gonna need 300 total. Set the logs. Music to the ears. 1, 2, 3. Get in the zone, and there you go. Damn it. Just look at the blue X, and there you go. Oh, look at the X, and when it glows blue and white, that's when you release. I mean, that's when you hit X. Shit. There we go. Damn it. Come on, 5 more. Alright, more virtue, 1,200. Yeah, have you done it? Chopped over 1,300 like I asked you to. Share is... Right. 1,300 already. See that when you're really focused on your chopping, anything's possible, thanks boy. You know my back's feeling mighty better now. So we're to commemorate the occasion, broken compass. Thank you very much, pleasure doing business. Now if you don't mind, I got firewood to sell. See you later. Yep. One more. Then he is maxed. Well, we'll be back in a fucking minute. So guess what the guy says? He says, "Soccer Alley, don't stand behind me." I'm like, who even are you? Oh, and that reminds me, the Tanaka family, you know, they just moved to another neighborhood, while the wife is an absolute hoot. Listen, Sakiko-san. Oh, what's the matter? I hadn't even gotten to a joke yet. I couldn't care less. What? I've always wanted to say Sakiko-san. Sakiko-san. Your stories, they're too long. We just crossed paths on the street and all I said was hello. How can you turn that into half a day's conversation? I just have a lot to say once it gets started, isn't everyone like that? Not at all. He says, and this is why I didn't want to run into you. I should have done what everyone tells me to do and just keep on walking when you see me. Oh, everyone knows everyone. Everyone like the whole city. There isn't a man or woman left in town who can stand the sound of your voice anymore, Sakiko-san. Just goodbye. Oh, that's sad. Wait, Akemi-san. Come back. You didn't even hear the good part. It'll be worth it. Oh, dang, you did it again, Sakiko. Yeah. I guess if you shoot your mouth off long enough, there's bound to be casualties. Dude, I want to chop wood. Alright, what do you got? Yeah, listen to this. What's wrong? Apparently I run my mouth long enough to shove away friends. Someone told me nobody in town will put up with my stories anymore. Am I really that bad? I don't know, I never even heard of any of your stories. Oh, that's a good point. I hadn't considered that. Then how about you and I have a convo? Why, come on, hear me out. I already told you nobody else will listen to me. I'm desperate here. We'll both get something out of it. I get to talk to someone, you get to know if my stories are too long. It's a win-win. I don't know if I agree with that. Help please just for a little bit. I promise I'll even reward you for your time. Alright, sure. She may be talkative, but I do feel bad. That other lady was pretty harsh with her. Sure, I can hear you out for a little bit. Gasp, really? Oh, thank you so much. There really are still some good people left in the city. So do people seriously quit being friends with you just because of how much you talk? I would have never thought so until someone told me it was true. Honestly, I feel like I could always talk even more than I already do. And I think that all the times I talk to others, they always end up looking anxious or squinting and rubbing their forehead. Yeah, I guess their body language is more obvious in hindsight. It's just I'm so happy to share my thoughts that I forget everything else. That everything includes other people's feelings. It turns out I suppose that's something I ought to work on, huh? Although I'm not sure if it would do me any good now that I'm alone, you realize what's important once it's lost. I read that in a book. Oh, I just realized I haven't even introduced myself yet. My name's Sekiko, and chatting with people around town is my favorite way to pass the time. For as long as I can remember, I've always wanted to chat up whoever's within earshot. Doesn't matter whether I know them or not. When I was little, people used to call me the girl who came out mouth first. Isn't that just terrible? And the worst part is the name stuck. Now I've got this girl's nickname that doesn't even make sense, and nobody wants to listen to me anymore, so it's never going to change. Can't believe I drove away every last person in this city. In a city this big, you'd think I could find someone to talk to. Well, someone I didn't have to beg. But other things are making sense, like when I thought people didn't hear me didn't hear me call out to them, or our eyes would meet and they'd walk away. I don't look at me like that. I know how pathetic it sounds, but it's the truth. I just have to share what I'm thinking is all. After all, I've got a lot on my mind. For example, okay, what's something wrong? Oh, I know, you need a break. No, I mean like, okay, that's enough. That was really long. Well, you were supposed to hear how long I can talk, right?
Yeah.
No, I said I'll listen for a little bit. This has been way longer than that. Can I go now? No, sir, you cannot. I'm not there talking to you yet. You told me you'd listen. What are you telling me? You didn't really mean what you said? That can't be true, is it? No, that's not it. Just, you promised me you'd listen. It's just too much to bear. I can't live in this world anymore. This cruel and caring world, not a single soul around here is willing to tolerate my existence. It feels like my heart is being shredded to tiny bits. Oh no, I might not actually be able to get out of this conversation. Fine, talk as much as you want. How do you mean it? This best day ever? Am I glad I reached out to you? Oh, just when I was at my lowest, you came for me. Maybe I can sort of zone out until she's done. Oh, I forgot to mention something important. I'm sure you won't mind, considering how you're such a thoughtful listener and all, which I do very much appreciate, by the way. But when I'm done talking, I'm going to quiz you on what I said. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hope your ears are ready, and start. Wait, she's starting now. Did all that before not even count to her. Should I talk about? Oh, I know. The other day, I realized I've changed a whole lot over the years. I mean, at my age, it's no surprise to discover your body changing, or your mind, or your heart. But even things like my tastes have changed in food and interests, and even in types of men. Just kidding, yeah, although I'm single. Let's see, what's good example for you? Eggplants. I've always hated the things since way back. Well, not way back like my childhood was so long ago, but so bland and the insides look all pale and fleshy and the outside's just this bizarre shiny round thing. Okay, that tastes good, right? But I finally tried a dish at a restaurant around here with eggplant that I'm that it was absolutely delicious. So tender and has a wonderful texture, and the way that shoyu pairs so perfectly with it. I just didn't get it at all when I was a kid. It's the exact same thing with shiitake mushrooms and bamboo shoots and eel too, now that I think about it. Well, I didn't realize that bamboo is not really that bad, and eel is actually delicious. It tastes like chicken when you fry it. I didn't realize that. When I was little, you couldn't get me to even taste eel. Now I'd get down on my knees and beg for 'em. Seriously though, it's almost like you became a completely different person by the time you hit my age, but I'm still in my 20s at heart. Oh, that reminds me, I've been dying to tell somebody this. When I was growing up, there was this boy in my neighborhood named Kotaro-chan who... Oh, that's part of the game. Okay. I was looking at my screen and was like, what's this weird brown speck on my monitor? Who ended up becoming my absolute closest friend. He was a couple years older, or a couple years younger than me, and I remember I used to think he was a little bit short for my height, but he was still very cute. Played together all the time until his family moved to a city far away and we fell out of touch. Well, the other day I was passing by the tea shop and who did I see but Katara-chan? And it was, for all those years, had only been a minute. He may have aged quite a bit, but he still got the same look to him, including the height. No, but it was wonderful to see him. So strange how I knew it was Katara-chan even after I hadn't seen him for decades. I was as amazed by my memory as I was by seeing him. Anyway, I got up to meet him. So nice, and then I asked, so what have you been up to? And what do you think he said next? He said, I'm on a walk, can you believe it? Instead of trying to catch me up after all this time, or even telling me why he's there. It was so funny I nearly fell to the ground. I hadn't forgotten just how oblivious he could be, and of course he didn't get that was funny. He didn't get what was funny either. Asked him if he was with anybody, and he told me that he's single, so we joked about our paths crossing. What it could mean, it was so nice. Well, this is only your first time you're just hearing how long I can keep going, so maybe I'll take it easy on you and put a cap on it for now.
Nani?
Hang on, you have more? Of course I do. Do you think I'd be cast out by my peers, no one to speak to, if all it took to satisfy me were a couple short stories? Look, I'm sorry if you didn't realize what you were getting into, I really do. But I don't have anybody else to turn to anymore. Don't have to be such a sore puss about it. And were you even listening anyway? Yeah, I did, I was. Are you really sure? I'm really sure. Then what were the foods I told you about? Stood liking once got older. Eggplants. Sorry? Oh, come on, I even warned you when you were supposed to start paying attention. No, don't go giving me that face again. Alright. I'll make the first question a bit easier than that. How about you name just one of the foods I said? I started liking once I was growing up. That was easy enough for you. What was it she said she started to like when she was older? One of the foods. Men. Funny. Bamboo shoots. Maitake mushrooms? No. Bamboo. Correct, I did mention bamboo shoots. The foods I started liking after I got older are eggplant, shiitake mushrooms, bamboo shoots, and eel. But I'm still not totally convinced you were listening to me the entire time. Let's see about this. Old friend Kotaro-chan, where did we reunite? Outside a tea shop. You got it, I reunited with him outside of one of the tea shops here in town. Nice job. I was really careful with the listening. Well, it does seem like you were listening to me for the most part anyway. Alright, then I have one final question for you. Okay, what is it? Do you remember my name? Sakiko. You're Sakiko, right? Ooh, impressive. I thought that was an extra tough one. That's right, I'm Sakiko, the woman who came out mouth first. Yeah, I'm glad you remembered. Well, I suppose that'll do for now. At least now I have a handle on how well you listen to me. I must say, excellent work, young man. You listened perfectly. You really must have tried your hardest not to miss a single word I said. Thank you so much for your effort. I really appreciate it. Sure. Oh, I feel so great now. Here, take this. You earned it. Gold seal. Well, I should probably get going. I'll be here. I'll be right here, and the next time you want to talk, promise you me you'll be back. Right, it's a promise. I'll be seeing you. Don't forget about me. It's gonna be something. Great. We'll be back. Gonna chop more wood. Alas, I cannot. Meow meow. Seems like a dangerous place for a cat. Oh well, she probably knows what she's doing. Meow. Oh my god, she jumped into the water. Damn it. Hold on, I'll get ya. The filthy cat. Meow. You're really clumsy for a cat, aren't you? She's not just soaked, she's dirty now too. There's a bathhouse nearby, maybe we should both go wash off. Alright, come with me. I just stood still. Hiss. Don't struggle, I'm going to clean you off. Ow. There, that looks much better. Calm down now. Back here again, if it's your favorite spot, then it's your favorite spot, I guess. Just be careful. Firmed up onto a filthy cat. Okay, whatever. And he's back. Holy shit. Ah, boy, there you are. Hey, you're looking good. I see back then. Never felt better. I've been chopping like a damn teenager again. Or, that would be the case. What's wrong? Fuss budget, doctor. Put me on a timeout. Sim says I've got to keep my chopping in check so I don't wear myself out again. Hate to say it, but my days of chopping done at dusk really might be at an end. It happens to everyone who's lucky enough to live so long. You can stand to work a little less. Boy, ever like I leave, and split could be the log that warms a family through the darkest night of winter. The folk around here count on me. If only there was a strong, capable man willing to pitch in every once in a while, that'd be me. Come on, let's go. Someone who knows his blade from his handle. Someone who has the best interests of this town at heart. Come on, just say it. Fine, I don't mind helping you out some more. Wahoo, heh, thank you, boy. Tell you what, I'll even increase your split for each piece. How's that sound? Sure, sounds good. Take care of whatever. Take care of yourself when I'm not around. Same to you, boys. Stay safe out there. It's not bad training. I'll come back and chop more wood, and I feel up for it. Let's see. What? I'm gonna continue this next episode. Take care. Thought we had to unlock the first area again just to do this, but luckily that's a no. So I will see you all in the next episode. Take care.